Hey friends, it's time for That's Life with Julie, and today we're going to discuss what forgiveness is. What does it look like? Oftentimes I find in my life that what helps me is to see, to hear, to get a picture of a definition in action as opposed to just, like the dictionary description of what forgiveness is. So I'm going to refer you to a gentleman by the name of Lewis B. Smedes. He's written fabulous books about forgiveness. He's passed on actually now. But Forgive and Forget, Healing the Hurts That You Didn't Deserve. Those are excellent books. And this is what Smedes says about forgiveness. You will know that you have forgiven. You'll know that forgiveness has been an action and that the act of it has made an impact and done a work in you when you have a resolution to your rage. Many of us, when we think about that person and what happened and how we felt internally and spiritually, emotionally, we have such rage about that. And when that has been resolved, when forgiveness has had its work done in us, that's when we know we've forgiven. He also says that when you think and you recall that person, that when you think well of them, when you wish them well, you'll know that forgiveness has had its work in us. The Bible, very clearly, and what I did is I took the forgiveness word in the Old Testament, which is Hebrew and Aramaic language, and in the New Testament, which is Greek, I looked up just some simple definitions for the word forgiveness, a picture of that. And I think the one that really just nails it is to wipe the slate clean. So think about an old school chalkboard when you could write all sorts of things on there, and then you come in with an eraser and you just go across and you would erase, 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 forgive, forgive, and it's wiped clean. That's what happens with forgiveness. Not simply the action, but it wipes clean our memory. It wipes clean how we recall that. And see, this is what I believe with all my heart. The world doesn't always understand forgiveness. And I say world meaning those who do not believe in Jesus Christ, or those who do not have a Judeo-Christian, underlying belief system about forgiveness. Oftentimes more their definition is, just get over it. Just get some good counseling, talk it through, and just, forget it. Just get over it. Or, what are you talking about? Forget it. Get even. That's how you resolve these things. Now, I tell you what, it never balances out. When you're trying to get even, it never balances out. Because what is required for us to forgive requires a supernatural power outside of ourselves. It is God at work in us, willing us and helping us to forgive someone. Because we're talking big things, right? We're not just talking about someone bumping us in line and saying, oh, forgive me, right? We're not talking just about little things. We're talking about big things. We're talking about betrayals. We're talking about actions and decisions that have seemingly changed our life forever. And in some instances, it has. It's put us on a different track than we would have been otherwise. A different future and a different existence. And that's not something you just say, oh, you know what, I'll just forget it, get over it. You need God. You need His help to help you forgive. So those are the definitions that I want you to look at. And if there's areas in your life where that rage has not been stilled yet, those areas in your life that when you hear about him or her and you kind of gloat about the bad things that are happening in their life or bad situations, circumstances, know that that's a little tidbit of revenge there. And all is not well yet when it comes to you and forgiveness. Know that the slate can be wiped clean, not only human to human as we forgive those who have sinned against us, but listen, vertical. God's forgiveness of us is unlimited, and He can wipe the slate clean no matter what we've said, no matter what we've done, no matter what we've thought, no matter how far we've run away from Him, no matter what, He is there. So that's Life with Julie. Think about those things, and I will speak to you guys a little bit later. That's life.
That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot back down in May. But I know I'm going